deposit 700 in an account at 80% compound every 3 months. After 3 years, the amount in her account becomes 22,967.22 cents. Let's find the value of t. This question have to use this formula. The formula is S equals to P and open bracket 1 plus K over M and close the bracket and to the power of MT. Then we put in the formula with the number. At S, we put 22,967.22 cents. At P, we put 7,000 and we open the bracket to put 1 plus 8%. But we change 8% to point and we get 0.08 over 4. Why 4? This is because that question is a compound every 3 months. And close the bracket and we put to the power of 40. After that, we move 7,000 at the left and make it like 22,967.22 cents over 700 equals to 1 plus 0.08 over 4 and to the power of 40. After that, we total this and this. Then we got 3.28103149 equals 1.02 and to the power 40. We must use login to get the answer. So we put the log in front of to this. Don't forget about to the power of 40. Then we get 60.00000 over 4. Then we move the 4 at the left, make it like this. And lastly, we can calculate it and get the answer. The answer is 50 years.
Osman invests 50,000 ringgit in Asia Bank with K% compounded every 2 months for 20 years. If the balance in his account after 20 years is 538,258.15 ringgit, find K. To start the question, the formula for this question is S equals P bracket 1 plus K over M close bracket to the power MT. S is 538,258.15, P is 50,000 ringgit, R is K%, M is 6, T is 20 years. So 538,258.15 equals 50,000 bracket 1 plus K over 6 to the power 6 multiplied with 20. 6 multiplied with 20 equals 120. After that, make it to 120 square root 10.765163 equals bracket 1 plus 1 over 6K close bracket. Then make it to the power 0.765163 to the power 1 over 120 equals 1 plus 1 over 6K. You will get 1.02 equals 1 plus 1 over 6K. Then 1.02 need to minus with 1. Then you will get 0.02 equals 1 over 6K. Then 0.02 need to divide with 1 over 6. You will get K equals 0.12. Then you need to change it to percent. K is 12%.
Kamal invested RM450 every month into an investment scheme for 10 years with an interest rate of 4.7% compounded monthly. Find the future value at the end of the investment period. So the first thing is we need to gather the information first. So future value is counted as S, and then R is 450, which is the initial value, and T is 10, K is equal to 0.047, M is 12. So the first thing is we're going to use the future value formula, and then we're just going to fill in the information that we already gathered, and then we can calculate the value, and the answer would be 68,766 ringgit 82 cents. Cash price price of the townhouse is 350,000, and Rajit paid a down payment of 10% and took a loan at 3.25% compounded monthly to finance the balance. The loan is to be repaid over 30 years by monthly installment. Find the amount of the monthly payment. So as the question mentioned cash price and down payment, we need to find a present value for this question. Therefore, we need to use a present value formula, which is A equal to R, and then we need to subtract the cash price with down payment to get the present value, which is A, and we need to list the information, which is K, M, and T. So the next step is just need to fill in the information that we have gathered into the formula. Then we need to calculate the right side first, then move it to the left side, which is going to be a division, and then we're going to calculate R, which is valued at 1,370 ringgit 90 cents.
Sheila deposited a certain sum of money into a saving account at 4.4% compounded every 6 months. After 6.5 years, the bank changed the rate to 5.7% compounded quarterly. If the accumulated amount in her saving account at the end of 12 years is 10,970.25 ringgit, find the initial deposit and the total interest obtained by Sheila. The information P1 to S2 equal to T, which is yours, is 12 years. Next, P1 to S1 is M equal to 2, K equal to 4.4%, T equal to 6.5 years. Next is P2 until S2 is M equal to 4, K equal to 5.7%, T equal to 5.5 years. Find P2, use the formula S equal to P bracket 1 plus K over M bracket power of MT. Now replace it with 10,970.25 equal to P2 bracket 1 plus 0.057 over 4 bracket to the power of 4 times 5.5. P2 equal to 8,035.75 ringgit. To find the initial deposit P1, we use the same formula. Replace the S with 8,035.75 since S1 equal to P2 and equal to P1 bracket 1 plus 0.04 over 2 bracket power of 2 times 6.5. The answer of P1 is 6,211.90 ringgit. Lastly, to find the total interest, use the formula I equal to S minus P. I equal to 10,970.25 minus 6,211.90, and we will get the answer 4,758.35 ringgit.
Part B, question 3. Faris buy an apartment that costs RM 409,630.64 and pays a down payment of RM 30,000. The balance of the apartment is settled through a loan from a bank which charged interest of 2.5% compounded monthly. The repayment of the loan is made through monthly payment for 30 years. 1. Find the monthly payment. As you can see, the questions have A's, R, K, and T as the information. After list down the information, we need to see which one the best formula that we can use. As mine is A equal to R bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus I bracket power minus n bracket and divide by I. After that, we need to put the information into the formula. Then we can solve it with use the algebra, and then you can get the answer, which is the answer is RM 1,500 ringgit.
Next, number 2, if Farouz failed to pay the first 3 monthly installment, how much should he pay on the fourth payment to settle all the outstanding areas? So we just need to repeat the first progress, which is we need to find the information, then we need to see what is the best formula that we can use. Then put the information into the formula, and after that we can solve it and get the answer, which is the answer is 68449.29. That's all from me. Thank you.